Hello, Virgo. Hello, Virgo. How are we doing? How are we feeling during the Mercury retrograde? You were ruled by Mercury, so I always wonder with Gemini and Virgo if it's like better for them or if it's like as miserable for them as the rest of us. But let's see what we got going on for Virgo and all those who love Virgo. For Virgo and all those who love Virgo. Please surround us with the warm, light, loving light of God. Give us God-given guidance for the highest of all for Virgo and all those who love Virgo. Okay, first up we have the Queen of Acorns or the Queen of Wands. This is, you could be dealing with an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. The Queen of Wands, especially in this deck, I always see a Sagittarius. A Sagittarius woman, or a fire sign. They're very funny. They're very popular, and they open their home like they're good hostesses, and so they open their home to all of their loved ones, and they have a bunch of friends. Really funny, sexy, and fun to be around. Whenever they're reversed, this could mean a hoe, or it could mean someone who has a temper. It can mean someone who is reactive and impulsive. This could be your energy, or this could be someone you're dealing with, but let's talk it out. Let's see what the cards say. We have the Nine of Cups reversed, and the Nine of Cups is a card. Sometimes it's a wish fulfillment card, so there might be a wish that that is out of reach at this time. But what I see with this Queen of Wands and with this Nine of Cups reversed, the Nine of Cups can also be a fat and happy card. So anything in excess, if you are over drinking, if you're smoking too much, if you are eating too much, drugs, alcohol, food addiction, sex addiction, shopping addictions, anything like that, you might be masking something, maybe masking like a wish fulfillment that you're not getting. And I see these in tandem, or this person that you're dealing with, if you are dealing with an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius, they could be having some substance abuse issues. But, the Nine of Cups paired with the Queen of Wands reversed, I definitely see that there could be some substance abuse issues that are leading to, promiscuity or impulsivity, right? Let's see what the other cards have to say. Spirit, Spirit, Spirit. We have the Nine of Pentacles reversed, so you could be feeling a little lonely if you're single. The Nine of Pentacles is the single ladies, Beyonce, independent woman card. She don't need no man. She's happy being single. She has her own house. She pays her bills on time. She has her own car. She makes her own money, has a good job. Excuse me. So whenever it's reversed, this could mean that you need some independence. And I'm not feeling that. I'm feeling like it's like not enough for you, right? It's like if you are single, you're feeling like, yes, I have all these things, but I want to share it with someone. Yes, I have all these things, but it would be nice to have someone, wash my dishes after I make a meal for myself. Something like that. Let's see what the other cards have to say. For Virgo and all those who love Virgo. We have the Six of Cups reversed, so you could be waiting on someone, like a reconciliation that's not coming through. I don't want to see that it's not possible yet. I just want to say that, it hasn't come, I don't want to say that it's not possible, that it's not coming through, because we'll have to see with the other cards. But it just might be taking a little longer. You could also be dealing with some bad memories from the past. Whenever I see the Six of Cups, sometimes it's about memories, days of yore. You could be thinking about your childhood and like bad stuff in your childhood, because this is like a child card. So the Six of Cups reversed, bad memories, missing someone, especially with this like feeling kind of lonely and fed up being on your own. If you're waiting for someone to return and they're not returning, and you're thinking of like bad memories, then, you might be masking it with substances, and it's leading to, we don't have the devil here, but I recently watched a reading where someone explained the devil card as, we know that it's our fears, our doubts, our worries. It's that little voice inside our head that nags us, tells us we're not good enough, just this like bully, right? But she explained it in a way where it was like, and the devil can be in addictions too. She explained it in a way that's like, those doubts and those fears creep in whenever we're more vulnerable. So if we have been drinking, if we, are hungover the next day, then we're more susceptible to feeling sorry for ourselves, to feeling down about ourselves. So as much as we try to mask that pain, sometimes that pain, like as we're experiencing the come down of whatever that high was, right? Then it makes us even more vulnerable to that devil, to that negative inside, like inner chatter. And addictions can also mean like overworking. Like I'm a horrible workaholic, and so whenever I overwork myself and I'm just like, tired and beat up, I've noticed, like ever since she said that, I noticed that that's when those like cyclical little bullies run around in my head, because I'm not like at my strongest and healthiest to like fend them off, right? Anyway, let's move along. We have the Ten of Pentacles. So again, you could be burying yourself in work. This workaholism. This is also the retirement card. It's about putting away like $25 each paycheck, and then at the end of your job there, you can afford that RV to travel across the country, or, whatever like long-term dreams you want. The Ten of Pentacles, alongside the Nine of Pentacles reversed, is what I was talking about having it all, like having, being able to live within your means, being able to live on your own, live independently, be self-reliant, but needing someone to share it with you, because the Ten of Pentacles can never be achieved just by yourself. The Ten of Pentacles is joining incomes, joining your life with someone else. And it's not just like the like boring, practical, like everyday things. It's not just about like the happily ever after or the like love of your life, although we all want that, and I want that for you, Virgo. And I hope you have that. But it's also like marriage and all that is a business partnership. It is like it's not just money, but it can be like someone to take out the trash, someone to mow the lawn, right? We need people to help in our lives. We need other people besides ourselves. Taking it on too much is just like, humans weren't meant to go through life alone, right? We were meant to be social animals. We were meant to spend it with each other. We were meant to have monogamous relationships. So I can definitely see this loneliness as far as like what you want for the long term, right? Next, we move on to the Knave of Leaves. You could be dealing with a Libra, an Aquarius, or a Gemini. The Knave of Leaves, you could also be spying on someone, or someone could be spying on you. The Knave of Leaves is could also be your inner child. This is someone who is a very wise soul, and they want to be in on the like deep, heavy conversations. They want to like talk about the Middle Eastern crisis and the Dow Jones. And so, they're excited to share their ideas with their parents, and their parents are like, go away, kid, what do you know? This is grown-up stuff. And so the Page of Swords, they can be wounded with that, right? They can feel like, no one understands me. I'll just do it myself. I was born alone. I'll die alone. I'm going to go through life alone. I'm running away from home. I don't need you, mom and dad. So you might be feeling this energy, or someone else might be, giving off that vibe around you. Next, we have the Eight of Cups. So when I see the Six of Cups reversed and the Eight of Cups reversed, the Eight of Cups is a card about moving on. So it's like you don't want to move on from these memories. You don't want to, think about other options, right? I also, I just got a message. Hold on. I got to put it into words. It's like, I feel like maybe you've tried to move on and you just can't, like this keeps coming back. And so as much as you move on, it's like, how can I move on? Like, I keep trying. How can I move on? And I get it. I've been there. I'm really sorry about that. But I feel like you might have to see things from a different perspective and plan your life. Like, plan this long term. Reevaluate your plans for the long term, because we have the Two of Wands reversed, or the Two of Acorns reversed. The Two of Wands is a card about you have gone through your experiences and you have determined that you want a new life for yourself. So the Two of Wands is like putting those plans into action. First, it's like you may know what you want for yourself, but you haven't like written it down on paper, or you haven't you know, spoke it out unto the universe. You know, like it's about getting very clear about what you want. In this particular deck, we see a little boy and a girl fairy who are at either side of the mushroom. They're playing this little game, and I always see it as like a cat and mouse game. So I feel like to solve this problem, especially if you're dealing with another person, the cat and mouse game has got to stop. And you know, that might be out of your control right now. You might have tried to chase the mouse, and the mouse is just too quick right now, hiding in its hole, and there's nothing you can do. I'm sorry for that advice or for that message, but you know, sometimes that happens. But if this little mouse comes back into your life, you know how cats sometimes they'll like lean back like they're not paying attention, and then they pounce. You know, I feel like that's the way you're going to have to go about this. If this is talking about a partnership, this is how you're going to have to go about that from now on, is you're going to have to kind of pretend like you don't care, like, yeah, whatever. And then whenever the mouse goes by, whenever that person you like goes by, you're going to have to snatch him. And only you will know how to do that. I love you very, very much, Virgo. Let me know if that resonated with you, and I will see you in May. We're halfway through the year already. I love you. Bye.